Okay, preparing the TG6 for use. First thing, check the O-ring in the door. It should have a little bit of silicone grease on it. You've got silicone grease in your kit. Tiny bit on your finger and just rub it around the O-ring. Then check there's no hair or no sand in that bit and in this bit, because that's where it has to seal. Then when you're ready, get your camera. Camera just goes in, lines up. At this point it's a good idea too to just make sure the screen is clean, no fingerprints on it, because that's going to affect you in the water. Then you're going to take one sachet. As soon as this is out, seal that back up. Sachet goes in, and then make sure there's nothing inside the door, and the door shuts. You need to line up the gap there, and then it's going to lock like that, and then locked. Okay, and then test your system. Take off the lens cap. Whoops. On, one press. Okay, and we're checking that we've got satellite icon. That means the satellite, it's looking for satellite signal. We don't really want the flash on, so we're going to turn this flash off. Okay. And we want to check our setting here on this button here to make sure that we're in the underwater setting. That's the macro setting, and so the underwater setting is the fish. And so when we're in the fish, it's the second one that we want to be in. We can move across with these arrow buttons. That's if you're in very, very shallow water and it's almost perfect natural light. But this one will put a little bit more red into the picture and it makes it look a little bit more realistic. And that's the one that we've been using. And so that's it. And this is your video button. When you need to take video, just one press. One press. And the system starts taking video. My battery's a bit low, and then one press and it stops. Okay, if we want to check that our GPS, if that GPS is not on, we want to go to menu, and then we want to be on that little wheel, and then all the way down. Again, we can arrow through these using the keys, but we want to be down on number G, and there it is, record GPS location. And we want to make sure that that is set to on, not off. If it's off, it's not going to work. So it needs to be on. Okay, okay, okay. Half a press. And so that's good to start taking the pictures. When we've finished, camera gets washed in fresh water for about 10 minutes. Then we dry it and then open it up. So unlock it, push that button up that way, and then turn the wheel. Open the housing, get the camera out. Very first thing to do, put that back in here so that it doesn't absorb any more humidity. And seal it up. So then with our camera, to access the data, we've got the little door here. So this camera is waterproof itself. To 15 meters, but we're going to keep them in the housing because then we've got double redundancy. So we unlock that one, then unlock that one, and the door pops open, and there's our charging port in there. So if we connect that up to the computer now, there's the cable that comes with it. We connect it up, and we're going to see an option on the back of the screen. It's asking us, do we want to access storage or do we want to charge? And so if we go into storage, the device is detected on the laptop, and then you should be able to browse to the drive, open the folder, and you'll find it's in DCIM is where the pictures are, Olympus, and there they all are. So then it's just like any other drive, you can copy and paste them over onto your local hard drive. These cameras have a big card in them. They've got a 128 gigabyte card. So you might as well leave all the imagery on the card until the card's, getting 75% full. And then maybe you want to clear it out before your next trip. But It's a double backup to have all the stuff still on the card. Then if we lose it off the laptop, it's still on the card. Okay, so if you've got any questions, just let us know, and let's start using these cameras. Make sure you get pictures of the Olympus camera with the Nikon camera, because Olympus are going to support us with some more cameras for the rest of the Sea Women program. So thank you.